place. Okay? If you are working in a place and you are getting thousands of dollars an hour, that is nothing, because you can't buy one breath paying $1,000. Okay? So be aware about your life energy and be aware about your breath. You are losing your breath in every moment. If your breath is going without remembering God and without meditating on divine, then you are getting nothing, but you are losing very precious thing. But if you are chanting divine name with your breath and meditating on Godhead, then you are utilizing this precious breath. You can say that I am working in society, in our home, or factory, or any so many spheres. How I can chant always? Be aware. You are not fighting always. Lord stated in Bhagavad Gita, when Arjuna asked, my Lord, what is the proper way to work? He told that Mamanusmar Yuddhacha, and try to fight, but don't forget me. Remember me and fight with your enemies. That was battlefield. You are not living always in battlefield, my dear. You are leading better life and doing better work. Then Arjuna, whatever he was going to do in battlefield, and Lord stated that you can keep my divine name in your mind and my divine form. Divine form is, don't think that I am a person only, he told. What is my real form, do you know, Arjuna? He requested, no sir, I heard you told that your real form is Virat Purusha. I want to see you. Then 11th chapter in Bhagavad Gita, you can read, Lord, appeared in the form of Virat Purusha. And he told, this is my divine form. It means you must pay your attention on that ideology, that whatever we are seeing, invisible or invisible form, gross or subtle form, all are projection of one supreme power, or one supreme Lord. When you will think in this way, automatically you will remove all various, as you are thinking that you are living in now Canada and the North America, and your motherland is far away from this place. You were born in India and came here only for earning money. You are thinking in this way, always. And some people are thinking how I can, save our culture, how I can, save our dharma, or all divine qualities, because we are living in far away from our country. No, this is your wrong notion, wrong idea. Be aware about it. Realize that you are living in the, divine life always. This is the form of Virat Purusha. And you are follower of Jagadishwara, not Bharatishwara. Okay? Your mother is Jagatamba, not Bharatamba. We are always praying Vishweshwara, not Bharatishwara. It means where there you are, your God is there. You are always in your own place. This is not alien place. Be aware, according to Vedic philosophy, there is nothing alien for a Hindu. Because Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, where there you are, that is your own place. You are living always in the lap of Divine Mother. And that Divine Mother, early morning when you are, waking, you are praying out, Samudra Vasane Devi, Parvatasthana Mandale, Vishnu Patni Namastubhyam, Padasparasa Chamaswame. Okay? Samudra Vasane Devi means you are praying Mother Earth. You are not praying only for India. It means you are living in the lap of your Divine Mother, my dear. So you can preserve your culture, you can preserve your ideology, you can preserve your religion, you can preserve your dharma, where there you are. There is no doubt. and try to remember always about Godhead and pay your attention on that divine power and chant always His divine name. If you lead a pious life as a pure religious person, according to Veda, according to Bhagavad Gita, according to divine message of Lord Krishna, you will be ideal of mankind. Be aware about it. You will be ideal. You will be beacon of mankind. You will give light to mankind. You know nowadays people are suffering. In these countries there you will find only individualism. There is no otherism. No Godism, no otherism. There is only individualism. Everybody is selfish person and he is thinking about his own interest always, not about others. Even then, you can see woman is thinking about her own interest. Wife, in other words, is thinking about her own interest. And husband is thinking about his own interest. And children always are thinking about their own interest. And parents are thinking about their own interest. There is only individualism. Okay? And that individualism is only curse for mankind. If you lead life as an individual person, if you will be follower of individualism, then your life will be curse, not boon. Be aware about it. Because you are human being. And you have heard that human being is a social being, not a individual being. You can't live alone. When a person is feeling loneliness, he becomes frustrated totally. Frustration is the result of individualism. Be aware. And madness is the result of individualism. And you will find such kind of craziness and madness in these countries. Okay? One day I was talking with some American person. I told that in India there is a province called UP, Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh. And nowadays, about 13 crore people are living in that province. 13 crore. 13 crore people are living in that, province. In this country, how many people are living? Only 24 million. Whole Canada. Canada is bigger, 5 times bigger than India. Okay? And there people are living only 24 million. And how many millions are living in Uttar Pradesh? Do you know? You will surprise. 100. More than that. And those people who are living in Uttar Pradesh, 13 crore, but there is only 2 Pagalkhana. Yeah. Do you know Pagalkhana? Yeah, very well. There is 2 only Pagalkhana where mad people are living among 30 crores. And here you can go America and see there. In every small village you will find a Pagalkhana. Why? Do you know what is the cause? Cause is nothing but only individualism. A person has no family, person has no society, person has nothing, only his own self. He is thinking always about his own self. He can't say whatever he feels. Okay? He can't talk with any person. There are so many people getting training how to console people. And they are on the phone and they are only listening others, or difficulties and sorrow. And only saying, only, nothing else. They are getting training only for this purpose. I mean that individualism is the curse of mankind. But in your philosophy, in your dharma, in your culture, there is no place for individualism. We are thinking, these Western people are thinking, what society is? every person is, one unit. And when lot of person get together, then we create society. They think that society was created by mankind. But according to Veda, no. Man is the projection of society. Man can't create society, but man is the part of society. And what is differences between two? Great differences, my dear. Be aware. In our philosophy, society is man, and man is not man. Individual can't create society. Individual can't create a child. When two get together, then create, child. It means child is not projection of single person. That is projection of society. Okay? We believe that we are part of Virat Purusha. Virat Purusha is man. Because according to Bhagavad Gita, Urdhva Moolamada Sakha Maswatham Prahurabhyam, our society has its own root in higher place, Urdhva Mool. But this society has its own root not in higher place, but lowest place. Their society begins from person, and our society begins from God. There are great differences between Vedic ideology and Western ideology too. So be aware about this philosophy and realize your greatness and think again and again. And you will find out that way you can teach others, you can be ideal for other people, those who are suffering due to their own individualism. Because your personal life is related with your family life is related with your social life is related with divine life. Okay? This is the process. In our philosophy, this society came from higher to lower. In this philosophy, this society came from lowest to higher. We have totally, and different direction. Then how? You can think again and again how these people can achieve peace and happiness. How? They have no base. They have wealth. They have good health too, physically. But they have no peace in their mind. And in India, still now you can see a poor person who is working whole day and getting some money and buying something and coming his home and eating once and sleeping, resting like a deity. Has no worry on his mind, because he is believing whatever I have today, this is the result of my yesterday. This is the result of my previous karma. He is not, tempting always, because he believes in Godhead. He believes in one source. He believes in unity in diversity. If you lose this ideology, you will suffer, my dear. So I am, emphasizing again and again, be aware about your greatness, your great religion, your great dharma, your great culture, your great social setup. If you will be fully aware about all these things, you will be happiest person in the world. You will achieve peace. And in our dharma, in our social structure, a young boy was given some mantra by a guru when he was getting, Yajñopavitam and some ceremony, and he was achieving a divine word, that is Gayatri mantra. He was praying Divine Mother only for knowledge. Dhiyo yona prachodayat. Not only his own self, but he was praying. Our prayer starts from very childhood, this Gayatri mantra. And Gayatri mantra is not, individual prayer. That is social prayer. Meaning of Gayatri mantra is Dhiyo yona prachodayat. Oh my divine Lord, bestow we all divine wisdom and guide our wisdom. We are praying collectively. And one child was praying not for himself, but for all society. through Gayatri Mantra. This is a greatness. In Vedic Mantra, we'll never find, any great hymns, whatever is related with the individual person. Ej Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yadabhadram Tan Asu. It means, oh my Lord, keep away whatever is unauspicious from us, not from me, from us, and bestow us whatever is auspicious. It means we are praying for all, not praying for one individual. This is the greatness of your Veda. So Vedic ideology is, think about Virata, think about inverse, think about society, and be aware about all. If your neighbor is suffering by any great pain and crying, you can't get deep sleep. Be aware about it. This is the ideology of Veda. Okay? But unluckily, nowadays in India too, and people are forgetting their greatness. And now individualism is spreading day by day there too. And family is breaking. Okay? Person is thinking about his own self. And some years ago, when we are talking about parivara, that not family, I don't think that any good translation is in English language for parivara. Parivara is not family. Family means bibi, bachche and husband only. Wife, husband and children. That's called family. But parivar is not only wife, husband and children. Parivar means all brothers, all sisters. Not only one and two, 7 generations. In our tradition, 7 generations was considered is one family. Be aware about it. Due to this, if any person die there, and we are doing some sraddham, in sraddham we are remembering 7 generations. Because according to Veda, and every person has some element from his 7 ancestors. 7 ancestors. So my dear, 7 generation was considered as a one family in our tradition. Due to this, people were living peacefully. They were living carelessly. They were enjoying their life. If one brother is working and one uncle is working and some person is working in a good way, then all were leading life as a wise man and wealthy man. But nowadays, this family is breaking day by day. And people are thinking about their own life. And now in India become family means, parivar means, same as here people are thinking. There is no family too. One day I was talking in America. I told my disciples, in your country there is no family. Okay? There is no family too. Because you are thinking about your own self. You are not thinking about your children first, then your own self. But nowadays, you will find same and wrong notions are spreading day by day in our holy country too. This is very painful. But be aware, it will go within some years, because in our soul, in our soil, there is a very powerful vibration, and that will throw out all these wrong notions. And millions of great saints and learned people are visiting place to place. They are teaching this divine ideology, Bhagavad Gita and Ramayana, in Upanishads and Vedas. So I hope that these Westerners' ideas can't take place, root in our country. But be aware, because you are living in this atmosphere. So you should try to keep your tradition with your own self and think upon it again and again. Lead good life and don't be follower of individualism, because individualism becomes cause of capitalism. And nowadays you know that all kinds are suffering and worried about these two ideologies, individualism and capitalism. And against these two isms, two another ism were started. Against individualism, stand socialism. Against capitalism, stand communism. But you know that communism and socialism both died before their birth. Okay? And there is no other way. And people are suffering here due to these two isms. But we Indians were never aware about this such kind of awful situation in our country. Okay? Because our life was totally dependent upon spiritualism. Neither individualism nor capitalism. We were leading our life according to spiritualism and according to monotheism. We were believer of monotheism. That one supreme cause, that Virat Purusha, and whole humanity, all beings are only limbs of Virat Purusha, as Lord Krishna stated, and so himself to Arjuna. And we are believer of that ideology. Due to this, we survived ourselves. And my dear, you should try to keep that ideology with your own self. It will be very helpful for you, and it will give you peace and tranquility. You will be happiest person, and you will be guide of these people too. As you know, nowadays many Indian saints and yogis are establishing their own center in states in this country too, and they are guiding people here, and these people are meditating every day, and they are getting practices daily, and they are leading now vegetarian life. You will be surprised. More than 60% people become vegetarian here. And I know, and those people who came from India, okay, in their home, they were always keeping away, not only, flesh and bone, but onion too, but came here and they are eating chicken and flesh and all these things. They are thinking without eating all dirty things, they can't be westernized. They want to be westernized only by eating all dirty things, my dear. So be aware about it. These people whom you are imitating, they are going to do all these dirty things. They are leading pious life now. They are adopting your own ideology, your own way of life, your own culture, your own tradition too. There are so many American people. They always think that they will get married according to Indian tradition. Then their marriage will be, unbreakable. Because if they will get married, they are getting married according to their own tradition, and they are not saving that marriage within 5 years too. So they are thinking in this way, that if any person, do their marriage, perform their marriages with Vedic, be aware about your culture and dharma, and try to teach your children. If you will teach your children, then your children will be happy too. They will lead happy life in future. They are not aware today, but they will be aware tomorrow. So try to work for tomorrow. Okay? This is my message. Now I will say something in my own mother tongue too. May God bless you, and may He lead you from darkness to light, from unreal to real, from death to immortality. May He shower upon you all His divine grace. May He bestow upon you all His divine love and peace. Thank you very much. मेरी प्रियात्माओं, करुणा निधान भगवान की करुणा आप सभी के लिए पथ प्रदर्शक बने, यह मेरी आंतरिक शुभकामना। जैसा कि मैं अभी बता रहा था, बहुत से लोग यहाँ ऐसे होंगे जो यहाँ रहते हुए भी यहाँ की भाषा में हर फिलॉसफी सुनने के अभ्यस्त नहीं है और वो उसे फॉलो नहीं कर पाते। इसलिए मैं आप लोगों को थोड़ी देर तक अपनी भाषा में कुछ बातें समझाऊंगा। आप वैदिक धर्म के अनुयायी हैं। भगवान की उपासना, आराधना और हमारे धर्म का प्रयोजन अर्थ और काम को अनुशासित करते हुए मोक्ष को प्राप्त करना है। मोक्ष माने पूर्णता, मोक्ष माने मृत्यु नहीं है, ये बात याद रखना। भारत में एक संप्रदाय है जिसको बौद्ध संप्रदाय कहते हैं, उनमें मोक्ष माने मृत्यु है। बुद्ध संप्रदाय में मृत्यु को मोक्ष माना जाता है, लेकिन वैदिक धर्म में मोक्ष माने मृत्यु नहीं, मृत्यु माने मोक्ष नहीं। मरने से यदि मोक्ष मिल जाए फिर तो जीने की कोई जरूरत ही न रहे। मरने से यदि मोक्ष मिलता हो तो जीने की जरूरत न रहे, क्योंकि मोक्ष तो बहुत बड़ी चीज है। इसलिए लोग जीते जी मरने की कोशिश करें और आत्महत्या उनके लिए वरदान बन जाए, अभिशाप नहीं। किंतु ऐसी बात नहीं है। हमारे यहाँ धर्मशास्त्र में बताया गया कि दुनिया में अन्य जो पाप हैं उनके लिए प्रायश्चित है, लेकिन आत्महत्या के लिए कोई प्रायश्चित नहीं है। इसलिए जीवन का बड़ा मूल्य है, बड़ी महिमा है। जीवन के विषय में वेद की बहुत सुंदर घोषणा है। जीवेम शरदहस्तम, कहने का अभिप्राय कि तुम 100 शरदों तक जीवित रहो। यहाँ 100 शरदों तक जीवित रहने का अर्थ बहुत महान है, लेकिन फिर भी सामान्य रूप से आप इसे समझ लें कि तुम 100 वर्षों तक जीवित रहो। वेद कहता है कुर्वन्नेवे कर्माणि जीविषेच्छतम समा, कर्म करते हुए 100 वर्ष तक जीने की तुम इच्छा रख। एवं त्वयि नान्यथे त्वस्ति न कर्म लिप्यते नरे, इसके सिवा और तुम मनुष्य के लिए दूसरा कोई रास्ता नहीं है। इसके सिवा तुम मनुष्य के लिए और कोई दूसरा रास्ता नहीं है। इस संसार में कर्म करते हुए 100 वर्ष तक जीने की इच्छा कर। कहा बिना कर्म के तो एक क्षण जीना भी व्यर्थ है। इसलिए कुर्वन्नेवे कर्माणि जीविषेच्छतम समा। तो मैं आप लोगों से बता रहा था कि जिस वेद धर्म के आप अनुयायी हैं, जिसकी घोषणा गीता करती है, उसमें जीवन को वरदान बताया गया, अभिशाप नहीं। मोक्ष का अभिप्राय होता है परफेक्शन, पूर्णता, और पूर्णता की प्राप्ति मनुष्य धीरे धीरे कर लेता है। एक दिन में पूर्णता प्राप्त नहीं होती, ये याद रखना। एक दिन में पूर्णता की प्राप्ति नहीं होती। भगवान ने गीता में कहा अनेक जन्म संसिद्धित ततो याति परां गतिम। परम गति जो है, परम गति माने पूर्णता जो है, वह अनेक जन्मों की साधना का फल है। और आज जो आप यहां बैठे हैं, ये अनेक जन्मों की साधना का ही परिणाम है कि आप यहां बैठे हैं। जैसे पूर्व में ब्रह्मऋता कह रही थी कि यदि भगवान की कृपा होती है तभी मनुष्य का इस दिशा पर पहुंच जाता है। ये बिल्कुल ठीक है। अनेक जन्मों की साधना का परिणाम है जो आज आप लोगों के हृदय में धर्म के प्रति जिज्ञासा जागृत हुई है, शुभ इच्छा जागृत हुई है। शुभेच्छा अनेक जन्मों के पुण्य का परिणाम हुआ करती है, शास्त्र में ऐसा बताया गया है। और क्या पता यही जन्म आपका वो जन्म हो जिस जन्म में आपको पूर्ण होना है। इसलिए ये क्यों सोचे कि अभी तो बहुत जन्म पड़े हैं पूर्ण होने के लिए। नहीं, ऐसा निश्चय करो कि बहुत जन्म तो छोड़ आए, उसमें पुण्य संचय करते करते अब यही आखिरी जन्म है जिसमें हमें पूर्णता प्राप्त करनी है। और यह निश्चय करके भगवान के दिव्य संदेशानुसार गीता में भगवान ने जैसे बताया है, अपने जीवन को उस पूर्णता से पूर्ण करने के लिए प्रयत्नशील हो जाओ। और जीवन पूर्णता से तभी भरपूर होगा जब तुम्हारा जीवन अपने व्यक्तिवाद को त्याग करके परमात्मा के साथ जुड़ेगा। हमारे यहां जितने साधन बताए गए हैं ये परमात्मा के साथ जोड़ने के लिए है। किसी भी प्रकार से तुम परमात्मा से जुड़ जाओ। तुलसीदास जी ने तो यहां तक कहा अपनी विनय पत्रिका में कि किसी भी प्रकार से अपने आप को परमात्मा से जोड़ लो। तो काम के नाते, क्रोध के नाते, लोभ के नाते, मोह के नाते, किसी नाते जोड़ लो अपने आप को भगवान से। तुम अर्थार्थी हो ना, तुम्हें धन चाहिए तो दुनिया से क्यों मांगते हो, परमात्मा से मांगो ना। एक भिखारी पहुंचा एक राजा के, राजा उस समय पूजा कर रहा था। भिखारी ने देखा राजा पूजा कर रहा है, पूजा करके हाथ जोड़ करके ऐसे कर रहा है, गया था कुछ मांगने। जब राजा पूजा करके बाहर आया तो पूछा तुम कौन हो, कैसे आए हो। कहा राजन मैं तो कुछ आशा लेकर आया था, लेकिन मैं आपसे कुछ पूछना चाहता हूं। कहा क्या। कहा कि आप जो आंख बंद करके बैठे रहे और फिर उठ करके हाथ ऐसे पसारने लगे, क्या कर रहे थे आप? कहा मैं परमात्मा से मांग रहा था। कहा बस मेरा काम पूरा हो गया, अब मैं चल रहा हूं। कहा जा क्यों रहा है? कहा मैं मांगने आया था। तो जब हमने देखा कि आप भी मांगते हैं तो एक